And levels. Alaji, good morning.
Good morning.
Trust your well, Baba.
I'm good. How about you?
I'm also doing well. So, Wagwan, what do you happen?
Many things are going,
Yeah,
as
man.
they say. Yeah, many things are happening. Yes. Basically, the of course campaign. I'm not sure we can say that the campaign is heating up because it's not. It's been slow, right?
Yeah.
It's been very
Considerably,
slow. Yeah.
It's not been.
No. It's
Hot,
not.
hot,
Yeah,
hot,
yeah.
nah.
It's been slow. It's been retailed. It's been meeting interest groups. Yes. So yesterday, for the first time in a long while, the vice president spoke about the city and what we can do to at least strengthen it. And he says the answer lies in gold.
Okay.
Right, but no gold for oil program. No. Don't gold
Go
for oil
for
program.
reserves.
Yeah. So like you use the gold as a backbone for your currency. Then I scanned around and realized that, okay, the owners of the dollars are doing the same thing. The owners of the pound sterling are doing the same
Yes,
thing.
that's what they are backing the currency.
Yeah. So, okay, probably because we produce gold, we will have much more gold than the
But the
one in
question
the
to ask
vote
is-
of the Britain.
The question to ask is, how much money do we have in buying the gold to back our currency?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And where are we going to get the gold from? Is it from large-scale mining companies? Or we're looking to our small-scale miners to provide and buy from them what they are producing,
Yeah.
and then redirect the gold that's leaving the shores of this country legally to back our currency.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to look at the metrics for the gold backing our currency.
Yes. But at least one option has been introduced.
Yes.
Like I said, the academic option from day one was okay, cut down on imports and then increase exports.
That's also
Strengthen-
one leg.
I think is the ultimate solution. America's currency is stronger because they do not require anybody else's currency, right?
Because
they
they
produce and export.
And aside that, their currency has become the currency of major trade around the world.
Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah, but that's because they have much more to sell.
yes,
So if you want to buy from us, this is the currency we are trading in. It is what it is.
exactly.
When Russia decided to say no to the US dollar because they were selling oil and people needed the oil,
Yeah.
they were able to determine which currency they wanted to trade in.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's the point. So it depends on what you are selling and how much of what you are selling you have. And so, yes, maybe in the short term, the gold reserves will be there. And that will mean that you will have to bank your hopes on gold prices also going up. Because if you are backing your currency with gold, it means gold's price and marketability must be high. If it falls, your currency is falling. But of course, it's been the go-to mineral
Yeah.
for almost all even developed countries when it comes to shoring up their reserves. In fact, countries have gold reserves and not gold reserves in the soil. No, gold as in real gold.
Yeah.
I was,
Bullion.
yeah, I was privy to a video of I think the Queen being conducted around
Inspecting the gold in the
Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie. And then I could see the Ghana gold there. I could see the Ghana gold. I said, "Ah, this one is from Ghana, but you dare no lay claim to it."
Le
So,
Ghana.
yeah. So basically, that's it. It's an option. If you remember, gold for oil
Yeah.
it became an option. I'm not sure the consumers of petroleum products are happy with the prices they are paying now.
Of course.
Yeah. So let's see how this pans out too.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
And then, of course, the former president is also saying that if he returns, his appointees will pay their own electricity bills,
And DSTV.
and then they will pay their DSTV
And fuel
bills,
too for their private
and
cars.
then they will buy their own fuel for their private cars.
But that part is tricky because the fuel
Yeah.
typically is given to them in coupons,
Yes.
or they fill it up at their local
Yeah.
filling stations at
Yeah.
their offices
Yeah.
within the precincts of the area.
Yeah.
If it's coupons, why?
They decide where they put it.
Exactly.
Okay, so I think in that instance, even this administration reduce the amount of coupon allocations.
Yeah.
So that's it. So for instance, if your official rounds for the week will require this much, that's what we're giving to you.
Yeah.
If you decide to use that to fuel your private car,
That's your
when you
business.
run out, you are not returning to
That's what-
yes the store for more coupons.
I mean, it's also. I mean, I like the idea of us cutting costs,
Yeah.
but I just hope that we follow it through.
No, that basically.
You see, that should be our look. Speak to anyone who has been successful and is deemed to be rich.
Yeah.
they live miserly while they grew well.
Yeah.
Here, we splurge a lot on leaders because we think they are the very top.
Exactly.
Whereas, when there are difficult times, we say, oh, we are scaling back. I think that should be a natural attitude.
True.
Be meager in how you spend. And then whatever extra you get, save them.
True.
That's how, you see, look, you can't run away from it. How we treat ourselves from the family unit has a cascading effect on how we behave at the very top.
Yeah.
A national budget and a family budget have a clear correlation.
True.
If we treat our family budget well, our national budget will look much better.
Same way, wifey gives you the thighs of the chicken.
Oh, but no, mine is
maybe
not like that.
You don't like the thigh of the
No, me, I always say that the way I approach these things is very, very different.
Yeah.
I'm not big on giving me the biggest portion.
Yeah.
Or the juiciest portion.
Yeah.
The children need the best portions more than I do.
Oh, okay. Then
give it to them. Let them grow.
You took your son seriously. You took your son seriously. In many other homes, it is the head of the family who gets the thigh of the chicken, and then the gizzard. Yes, that one is reserved for the man of the house. And so when you move that to on the national scale, we actually make our leaders very opulent, because the system is being structured in a way that they don't lack. Why the hell are we paying DSTV subscriptions for our ministers? Why? Why the hell are we doing that? When everybody else in the country sees this as a luxury, why the hell are we paying DSTV subscription?
For our ministers?
Charlie!
I mean, how?
Like, seriously?
I mean, how?
When the average Joe is scraping through the nails to pay for subscription just so he could be able to watch football, just so he could be able to watch his favorite program. No, Charlie. So even if you have no need for it, because it is free, go for it. Watch GTV. If you want state, watch GH1 TV. If you want private, and listen to MorningStarr.
That's all.
It comes free.
That's all.
At least with that, government can even decide to be paying TV license to GTV.
That's
no
all.
problem. But yay!
But if the ministers still want to watch that,
then pay for it.
Truthfully,
And they can.
Pay for it. They can. How much is it really?
You see, it is how the system is instructed in a way that you are creaming off whatever that it is that is left in a poor person. You go to buy toothpaste, value added tax, they take. Guess where it's going? Somebody's DSTV subscription is being paid with it. Charlie, like, how can we succeed in such a system? Anyway, so the other part, and of course, and I've seen we did a flyer of the running mate to John Dramani Mahama talking about the teacher training allowances. Okay, so I'm not sure she paid attention to what she said in the run up to the 2020 elections. Because I'm aware that after the allowances were cancelled, right, and there was that brouhaha, they were immediately restored and the kids were paid on tabletop. So you see the children line up in schools. I'm talking about nursing trainees and teacher trainees, and they were being paid on tabletop. So her argument was that the allowances were not even cancelled. Yes, the decision was taken, but eventually they were restored by the same Mahama administration. And yesterday, what came from her is that, okay, so the allowances were restored, but they were poorly implemented. So which is which? Were the allowances cancelled or not? If they were not cancelled, then what do you mean by the restoration of the allowances but being poorly implemented?
Are you suggesting that she should not be speaking about the matter?
No.
Because in principle, the NEC were not in favor of the allowances even being introduced in the first place. So, and that they should be looking towards a student loan system.
That was a policy then.
Yes.
But that policy backfired because obviously this was a bread and butter issue.
Yes.
In an election year, taking money from anybody's pocket is a bad move. Right. Good. It was done anyway. When they realized how biting this could be, it was immediately restored. Like I said, the children were being paid on tabletop in schools. They were lining up and they were giving him money was being handed out to them. Good. It meant that some sort of restoration, and she spoke to this, that they were not cancelled, so the children were paid. And then, of course, that policy of getting them to take student loans was abandoned completely. And then the allowances were restored, payment, not tabletop, real structured payment by the NPP. But if you had said that the allowances had not been cancelled before the 2020 elections, why then do you now say that the allowances, even though were restored by the NPP, the implementation has been poor? The point I'm making is that you must be consistent. If you're saying that the allowances as are being paid by the NPP have been poorly implemented, that's good. But if you say they restored, it means they were cancelled. You are then admitting that indeed you cancelled it. That's the point. So that communication is not tidy. Yeah, and of course, and properly so, she's been called out on social media. Yeah.
So tidy up, eh?
No. That's for them to decide. That's for them to decide. That's what, the other one is government. So now I think we are all, you see, sometimes initially it's denial, and then you grieve small, and then the reality sets in. Now, for all intents and purposes, we understand the doctored they talk about means that Dami said he said a number of things that are not reflected in the audio. But the ownership, yes, he's the other voice on the other side. Right. Yes. And so, but the narration is that, what is the damning thing about this? Right. And so they don't feel there's anything wrong with what he said. And I sat here and told you people that Dami is going nowhere, right? He himself is going nowhere. The president is not firing him. No. But like I said, the price to pay is what has happened. The independent thinking lawyers who find something wrong with what's happened.
How come the bar hasn't spoken yet?
You know the leader of the bar is AG?
Yes.
Yeah. The leader of the bar is the AG.
But the bar association has a president.
Yeah. Who is still led by Dami, in essence. Yes. So you get it. Yeah, I remember I was at I think the inauguration of one of the boards. Yeah, and Boafo, the GBA president was there, and then AG was there. I think there was something happening from the legal front nationally that many people were demanding to hear from the GBA. Subsequently, the GBA president spoke and said the public does not determine what the GBA talks about and what GBA doesn't talk about. But you see, I think we must also...
But when that point is made, I think the retort to them also will be that, yes, you may say that the public will not determine what the GBA will speak about. But the public will also have a determination to make whether what you speak about when you want to speak about it should be taken with a lot of seriousness. Right?
Or not. Yes, I agree. But you see, I understand the challenges of the current GBA. We are measuring it against the past GBA.
Yes.
The past GBA was like a pressure group. Yeah. And at Rollins, GBA was like a pressure group. It was like a civil society organization. It was like the voice of conscience. With time, I think everybody's tired.
The lawyers are tired.
Yeah, I think. And
really?
then, they have other much more important things occupying themselves.
Which is what?
Like attending to the
legal cases.
Not one, two, the welfare of lawyers in the country, serving on boards here and there. Doing the big ticket projects.
They are not taking care of themselves.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
The will of the general people, we can sort ourselves out.
They can hire the services of lawyers. You get it?
Or look to other advocacy groups to speak for you.
Exactly.
All right.
Or if you want and you sign an MOU with Ghana Bar Association, and then you pay something small, then when you are in trouble, they will speak for you. Yeah. Because, they've revised the legal fees suppose. Yeah. So man must shop. Anyway.
Ubi Abedi.
The peche will be determined by where you are standing. Because did you Ubi Abedi? It doesn't matter. But the peche will depend on where you are standing.
How peche is your peche?
Exactly. That's what. Did you Ubi Abedi? That's how we are you to cry. What did he?
Charlie, shout out to the GBA.
Yeah, shout out to the GBA. I grew.
No, not the Ghana Boxing Association.
No.
Ghana Bar Association.
But not the Chop Bar Association.
No.
Yeah.
This is right.
That one is CBA.
Yeah.
The Chop Bar Association is
CGBA.
Yeah.
The Ghana Chop Bar Association.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ghana Bar Association is
Yes.
GBA.
Okay. Okay.
Ghana Boxing Association is GBA.
GBA.
So every time I say GBA, clarify.
Yeah.
Bar Association.
Yeah. That's true. Bar Association.
Yeah.
No. You have to the Ghana Bar Association. Yeah. But if you add the Ghana Chop Bar Association,
that's
GCBA.
Yeah.
Yes. For that one, I think we have to go for elections to elect the leaders.
So what the Bar Association? They are okay. The Chop Bar Association will be what? Those who to eat fufu well or what?
Yeah, no. In fact, I think that one should not be left to only the Chop Bar operators.
Okay.
Those of us who love fufu and adore fufu, massively join. So, like over there, if you have problems, we sort it out ourselves.
That's all.
We don't have to issue any statement. We call for general meeting. The customers are there.
That's all.
The clients are equally there, and then the trouble operators are there.
Yeah.
We sort it out.
Plus the suppliers too.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the farmers and whatever. Interestingly, some of the trouble operators are farmers as well.
Yeah.
So they will wear two hats.
Yeah.
One on their shoulder and one on their head.
Oh dear. Let's go to the headlines. Daily Graphic banner headline: more cancer treatment centers needed. Oncologist, that's Dr. Marianne Datze, specialist with radiation oncology at Kolebu. Speaking on the awareness of cervical cancer in Accra. Also, government votes 700 million cedis for book research allowances since 2020. Okay. I'll review Labour Act to protect workers. Baumia assures TUC. And Ghana card as sole identification. Political parties give EC green light to lay new bill. Okay, that's interesting. Sole identification. Ghana
but
all parties.
Yeah. It's because they had always insisted that if everybody has access to the Ghana card, why not? But it cannot happen for the 2024 elections.
Okay.
That had been the retort. So it's not surprising. But I think it's in the EC's interest probably. Okay, if there is a political buy-in from both sides, then that's okay. They can lay it now. Otherwise, you have to wait for the next parliament.
They said they would lay it during the next session from the 11th of June this year.
Okay.
So such a document would help remedy some inherent electoral infractions such as busing of minors as experienced during the just ended limited voter registration exercise. Quote, at the IPAC meeting today, the issue of Ghana card was discussed extensively. And I think the advice was that going forward, the EC should look at laying the bill that seeks to ensure that the Ghana card is the sole document for the identification of a citizen. The EC chair, Jean Adukwe Mensah, said so. All right, that is for the Daily Graphic. Back page of the paper. 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Andre Dede Ayew dropped. Coach opts for youth. That's the headline here. So Lord Kenya says he's a Baldy, but his fellow Baldy will not be captain of the Black Stars. Okay.
Okay, so the Ghanaian Times. Ghanaian Times this morning. Advancing entrepreneurship and innovation, NEIP creates 103,871 jobs from 2017 to 2023. That's according to President Akufo-Addo. First batch of pilgrims from Tamale arrive in Jeddah. Yes, of course, for the Hajj. It's a question. It's a calling. It's supposed to be a calling, right? Yeah, it's supposed to be a calling. I've not received that call yet.
Okay.
Once it comes, I'll respond accordingly. Yeah. It can be a WhatsApp call. It can be a direct phone call.
Which one for the Hajj?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be a Zoom call.
Because I know quite a number of the brethren and sisters are going.
Yeah. It's you see, when any government is in its final term, it looks out to push people, sponsor people. Yeah, so many people have been sponsored.
But even the ones that we know are not sponsored. We know.
The ones that we know
who are going.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that's the point. Those who have the means to go on their own.
Yeah.
That's what is best.
Yeah.
Because there are other conditions that must be met. So for instance, before you embark on that pilgrimage, you must ensure that your family that you are leaving behind will not lack.
Okay. So how much do you literally need to go on this trip?
I think 80,000 Ghana cedis as the last time I checked. That was before the dollar decided to misbehave towards the city.
And that one covers your flights, your feeding, your accommodation, everything?
Yes, everything. Okay. But then you will need some dollars as well as your pocket money. And that's the problem with many people who are sponsored. The sponsors think paying the 80,000 or the 85,000 is enough. You go there, you are stranded. You don't have liquid on you. You don't have cash on you. So it's always advisable that if you are sponsoring somebody, at least give the person extra $500 or $1,000
Okay.
to keep in the person's pocket. So you, the sponsor, measure how much liquid you are before. Otherwise, you go and then something that's supposed to be a blessing will end up becoming a curse on you. Yeah. So, like I said, the conditions.
No one says you have the means, you should go.
I'm into that. It's a prayer. Yeah. So it's good to know that other people think they know the how do I put it? How deep your pocket is than yourself. The one that put your hand in your pocket every morning and know what is there. It's good. It's actually a compliment.
They say who will be the one to call you?
God, of course. God, of course.
Hello, IB.
Yeah.
It's time.
This is Angel Gabriel speaking on behalf of the Almighty Allah. All right. So yeah, we'll go with all.
So for now, you still remain the Zoom allergy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but now, of course.
What averagely, how much does it cost to go?
Okay, I think I mentioned 80,000. So give or take 90,000 should be okay with your pocket money and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So
the 75, is it the 175? The 80.
yeah, it's for the one you give to the system.
Wait, is it in Ghana City?
In Ghana City, 80,000 Ghana City.
Oh, you thought dollars?
But it's wow. Wow. But when you go up back, then you just say, Charlie, this one, I won't come back and sin anymore. So God, just take me. Because the money I paid back, I must make heaven. Anyway, so like I was talking about the conditions. So first of all, you have to ensure that your family doesn't lack.
Yeah.
You have to ensure that you don't owe anybody.
Yeah.
If you are indebted to anybody, you must as well use the money to pay the person.
Yeah.
Right. And you must make sure that when you return, you won't become a beggar. You go to Hajj and come and then be begging people for sustenance. No. No. So all these conditions must be met. Yeah, before you embark on that journey.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But the sponsorship has made it quite easier. So even if you owe, because you know your money that you are using to go, politicians, and that's why there's always pressure on the system. We've had this conversation about government washing its hands off this because it's government to government process. Your party people always will look to you. So this trip, how many are we sending? This trip, how many are we sending? And it's taking a toll on not just politicians in government, but even in those in opposition.
As well.
Your constituents are looking at Charlie. Oh, I forgot my car. What's up, Charlie?
And OBI is 100,000.
Charlie, it's not easy.
At the very least.
Yeah. Or you have to go and beg one organization or the other to chip in something, and then, Charlie. But it's a religious activity. If you don't have the means, many a times is a children. So, for instance, my siblings and myself can decide that let's sponsor our parents, and we did that in 2007. So my mom and my dad, my late mom and then my dad, went to Mecca in 2007 at the benevolence of their children, and it's gratifying. You get it? So that's what every family will want to do. Okay, so our parents have not been to Mecca yet. What can we do as children
to let them know?
Yeah, that's more gratifying.
Is it the ultimate?
Yeah, it's the ultimate gift you can give to your parents, to be honest.
Not a gift, as in for a
Muslim.
For a Muslim. Oh, yes, you have to touch the Kaaba. Yes, the black stone.
So what happens if you die without it?
Okay, if you had the intention, but God doesn't bless you with the means, and there are other things that you do, like fasting on a day and praying, and God knows your intention, and He will give you reward as much as somebody who has been there. It's all about the heart and what's in there. Yeah, what's in there. Yeah, people go to Mecca and they come and they sin as if they've gone for a license to sin, right? And they know that they have the means to go back every now and then, and so they go, they come back, and
it's not a single trip. You can go as many times as
you can go as many times as you want.
Part of the 5 pillars of Islam.
Oh yes, it is.
You know, when we were in primary school, we learned. I can't remember all now. I remember the zakat.
Yeah, there's Kalimat Shahada, which is the first, which is you declaring that there's only one God, and Muhammad is a prophet and messenger of God.
I have to go back and revise my Arabic.
All the 5,
Yeah, no problem. We know what to do to make it permanent. Anyway. Okay, so I'm giving you the first verse of figures. So 184 on death row in Ghana. Amnesty International, they won't die, don't worry. He's been committed to life imprisonment. Ghana said to become first African country to establish small modular reactor as it signs MOU with the US. And then JB Dankwedu murder case adjourned to June 10 as jurors strike. Yes, they are saying that they've not been paying their allowances. And so they are on strike. That is it for the Ghanaian Times this morning.
All right, the New Crusading Guide newspaper. What I have here is banner headline, TUC Lots Baumia's vision. At this point in time, the associations have become prostitutes, I guess. If you can call it. Or they are brides.
Yeah.
And the grooms are seeking
I think what the TUC boss.
I don't think prostitutes is the wrong word. They are brides. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, how did I even think about it?
Yeah. But we have political prostitutes, right?
No, this,
but in this context, no.
Yeah. They are brides that are being wooed by
exactly.
they're suitable.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. And I like the way Dr. Bialma is going about it. How would not be the person to say that your policies are bad?
The people would.
The people. So, okay, yeah. These policies, when they are implemented, they are good. 24-hour economy is a game changer. Yeah, let the people decide. Yeah.
All right. Other stories here. Okay, TUC laws Baumia's vision to transform Ghana with ideas, systems, and institutions.
So what's got you giggling?
A friend of mine says that I'm relaxed, and talking like I know book.
Oh, but you do.
You know, like the point is like, why does someone have a problem?
You being calm. They want those bars fire. Okay.
Senor Tanya, I don't know what it is.
But you know book, right?
I know book, of course.
Yeah.
So, I just don't get it. I just want to pour sand in my garage. So, I don't see you, sir. Other stories here. Intensory.
Yeah. Intensory. When you hear, don't laugh.
Okay.
Intensory.
Intensory. Busum 4 secures judgment against Ekropong Hene. And KGL Group Chairman honored at CEO's. We CEO no get any award for this program.
Yeah. I think they made sure that everybody got something.
Okay.
Yeah, so everybody deserves a flyer.
Even the media, I see that
they shared it.
Multimedia got some. We
got ours. Media General got theirs. Yeah, I think.
I didn't see any,
No.
What's their? Is it Omni?
Omni Media. Omni Media. Yeah, they didn't. I think the other one too. Ignite Media. That Metro TV.
Oh, maybe they got one.
No, I've checked.
They didn't. Okay.
Next year, they'll get
Next year. Do you have a GBC? How about GBC? How about GBC? GBC.
No. National Broadcast.
I didn't see any broadcaster.
No, in fact, they don't even have a CEO. They have a director general. So the one for the directors.
Those who have CEO, okay.
Yeah. The one for the directors.
All right, a moment. Okay. It says here, Baumia is poised for victory in December. In December elections, Crow NPP chairman. And government NEIP initiative transforms entrepreneurship landscape in Ghana. Foreign Ministry debunks a Blackwest Oslo Chancery allegations. What is the latest one?
A Blackwell listed what his crusade has brought to the country, and he put that in the Oslo.
But he passes for an investigative journalist.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Go on, give it to you.
You done? Francis, it's your turn.
Okay, Daily Dispatch. Baumia's campaign message positive for our development TUC. Fuel tanker drivers praise NPA for helping end strike action. 2024, conducting 24 polls peacefully to maintain your reputation, ECOWAS to Ghanaians. And avoid eating soupy foods in groups from one bowl to prevent spread of hepatitis B. That's according to an expert.
Yeah. It's amazing how Professor Beduakosa decided to single out Oli Fufu, who eat banku in groups.
Or is it that the hand stay in the soup has a
in groups? We eat akmele in groups. We eat tuozavi in groups.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm sure the tuozavi, the heat will kill any other thing.
But still, the soup too hot, right?
No, but fufu is not that hot. Tuozavi is very hot. You can speak for yourself. Me, I'm speaking for my tuozavi. Daily Post this morning. The longer Dami stays as AG, the more he drags the office through the mud. Martin Pebu. Labadi Beach Hotel alone capable of managing Rock City and 3 other hotels at Blackrock. So like the child is now capable of giving birth to the father, in essence. Okay, so Honorable Jocelyn Tete marks Menstrual Hygiene Day with her constituents at Amfuega RC Park. And Godfrey Dami is Minister of Injustice. He must go. Arise Ghana. It comes with a picture of Bernard Mona, co-convener of Arise Ghana. So that's it for the Daily Post this morning.
All right. Other stories here. Today we have exchanged places.
Yes.
I stole his paper, the Chronicle newspaper. Akufo-Addo's government wants to imprison Atuforsen for unjust reason. That's according to Chairman General Asidun Ketia. Mahama's name pops up in AG Damitip saga. Indeed, former President Mahama specifically maintained the discontinuance of the ambulance trial as a condition to get members of the minority in Parliament to agree to the recent recall of Parliament. Specifically maintained the discontinuance of the ambulance trial as a condition to get members of the minority. Really? Kojo Upon Kroma directs contractors to observe safety protocols. And Angela List, named female CEO of the year. Is it other?
Angela List.
Adam.
Adam was no.
Is it Adam?
She's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. That's interesting.
Yeah. Back page. Thomas Partey named Ghana's captain for World Cup qualifiers.
Maybe now he'll give off his best. Maybe now he'll give off his best. Maybe. Yeah.
Ibrahim Suleiman and Brandon Thomas and Asante Koto. Relax.
The story is not story, no.
The headline is not
Headline.
Because of the commas. You know, we would put end there, but they usually just use a
This
comma.
comma, yeah.
So Ibrahim Suleimana and Brandon Thomas Asante
Yeah.
handed debut call-ups.
Okay.
Black Stars to train at Legon Stadium. And Bellingham voted La Liga Player of the Year.
Yeah.
And what's that? Is it Usyk?
Usyk and Fury.
And Fury rematch set for December, Saudi.
Yeah.
Set for December, Saudi official.
Yeah.
Says,
I think Fury should just go. Given how he was dazed, Charlie.
Grip pump.
Yeah. You think?
Godfrey Dami and Jackpa, how it all started.
Okay.
Grab a copy of the Chronicle newspaper.
Give us a quotation. Give us a quotation.
Yes,
Oje Jumana be and why ni.
Oui.
Yeah.
Proverbs 20, sorry. Proverbs 12:20. Deceit.
Sunday school now,
See.
you know, sir.
Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil.
Mm-hmm.
But those who promote peace have joy.
Oh, okay.
Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil. But those who promote peace have joy.
Yeah.
Evildoers are deceptive.
Proverbs 12:20. This
Yeah.
is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Thanks be to God.
Nice. Okay. Remind us of what you did on Saturday.
Eradi Assembly. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, are you people aware that another day, very reverend Nade Day, went to church,
Yeah.
read quotation.
Scripture. What was it again? Let me check.
It's about love.
Quotation that was. Oh, it was about love. Yes.
Yeah, it's
I
about
remember.
love.
Have we shared the video yet? No,
We haven't. We have to.
1 Corinthians 13:4-8.
Okay.
Good. But she has.
But
she has.
is the theme not love?
It's love, yeah. Love is kind, love is patient, those
Yes.
ones.
No, go.
I
See-
can't recite it.
Oh
Why?
no, you have it in your
Why
brain.
should I have it in my brain? Why is the book there?
But why? Why are you so triggered? Why?
I'm not triggered. I'm appalled. Why? Because I went to read a scripture. All of a sudden, I stuck in my head.
No, but it is the
internalize it.
precursor for me for the scriptures.
Yeah.
What period is that?
If you forgot
You were,
it, it's
you were
fine.
holding
Let's
the
go.
Bible and preaching. Preach on, sister.
Yeah.
Preach on.
Yeah.
You guys should not be surprised one day if you hear that another day has been called
Yeah.
by God to do His work.
Why
Yeah.
not?
Anyway, on this table, there's a bishop, there's a sheik.
Yeah.
So
So why
might
not?
as well be a prophet.
Yes. Yes. follow the footsteps of Christy Do Tete and all the other big female women of God, preaching the gospel,
in the name of Jesus,
doing more,
hallelujah,
and doing much.
Amen. Okay, Daily Statesman. We're committed to STEM education. Akufo-Addo touts progress in sector. Information Minister visits Daily Statesman. TUC welcomes Baomia's private sector vision. And fuel tanker drivers laud NPA for leading discussions on condition of service.
The Daily Guide is the final one I have. Live telecast for anti-gay bail cases. You can't even determine when you are calling the case. You're just here telling us what we know already. It's not about the telecasting or whatever. When are you calling the case again? This case was supposed to be expedited, right?
They should telecast. You said a criminal.
Yeah, the dummy one. No, if you are Sarah Boche, it will not be comfortable. 3 caged over alleged sextortion. Yeah, page 6 of the Ghanaian news, the Daily Guide newspaper. Okay, the story is here from Emmanuel Opoku from Takrade. 2 male students from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, KNUST, and another individual have been remanded in custody by a circuit court in Takrade for allegedly blackmailing a 20-year-old man. The accused are Jerome Enyam, 19, resident of Fijai near Takrade, Ebenezer Adam, 19, of Kojuk Room in Sekendi, and Audu Adams, 28, a Fijai resident and a junior high school graduate. They allegedly threatened to post an intimate video of Randolph Owusu Hammond and his girlfriend on social media unless he paid them 1,800 cedis. How cheap can you get? Unless he pays them 1,800 cedis. The 3 pleaded not guilty to the charge when they appeared before the circuit court presided over by Harriet Chowie and were remanded to police custody to reappear on June 17, 2024. The prosecutor, Chief Inspector Kalen Yorson, told the court that the accused were friends and schoolmates of the victim, a former KNUST student. He said complainant in the case is Stephen Owusu Hammond, the father of the victim, Randolph Owusu Hammond. According to the prosecutor, during the first quarter of last year, the complainant's son videotaped sexual intimacy with his girlfriend and transferred it to his laptop. He said that under the influence of ecstasy, the victim's close friends and important case witness, Eko Wilson, downloaded the video onto his mobile phone. The prosecutor stated that the first accused, Jerome Enyan, airdropped the footage into his phone without the witness's knowledge or consent. According to the Chief Inspector Yorson, Jerome Enyan shared the video with the second and the third accused persons, Ebenezer Adam and Audu Adams. He stated that the first and second accusers maliciously shared the same video to the victim. And then, of course, subsequently demanded that an amount of 1,800 be paid to kids of today. So the other headlines here, NAIP initiative transforms entrepreneurship. That's according to Nana. And KGL boss is overall best CEO. Yes. And so basically that is it for the Daily Guide this morning.
Okay, you don't choose.
The insight.
Huh.
Is it for you? Okay, it's for me. Paradise of Lies. How the West manipulates Africa through neo-colonial media. Neglect of stillborn babies. A blot on nation's conscience. Stakeholders in health. Tension high in Ashiri as residents and chief clash over prime land. Be decisive on Israel and Gaza ceasefire. Religious NGO charges UN. Why Godfred Dame must resign now. Former Ghana Law School Director General explains. What does he even say? Is he on Sasa? I guess. Page 8. What? Page 8. 6, 7, voila. So he says here, legal expert Kweku Ansasari has joined the call. Okay, so let's get to this point. So the former Director General of the Ghana School of Law, who said Dame was his student, stated that the Attorney General must step down to save his integrity. He mentioned that Dame cannot morally continue in the position due to the allegations against him. My stake in the matter is that, given the circumstances of this matter, there is every moral justification for the Attorney General to quit his job to save his hard-earned reputation. I respect him. He was one of our brightest students, and from day one, I have followed with keen interest in his performance as an attorney general. Grab a copy.
Yeah.
So,
And in all this, I think
but the attorney general's office, the deputy said he's not going anywhere. Abi?
So the
But
party says it's not going anywhere. The
I'll
ministry says it's not going anywhere. And like I said here, he's not going anywhere.
We know he's not going anywhere,
Yeah.
but I think it is not wise for the ministry to be saying that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not wise.
It's not in their place to say
Yes,
that.
because when it comes to justice, semblance of fairness is crucial.
Yeah.
At worst, he must recuse himself from this particular case.
Yeah.
My challenge and
But if you
my
have that,
my
if you
cry
know,
is for the judge. They made her work so difficult that I don't even envy her. Regardless of how this case
It goes.
goes,
Yeah.
she's in trouble. That's because meanings will be read and
Yeah.
what have you.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
Anyway, okay. Starfm.com.gh, the headlines you'll find there this morning. Will halt city depreciation with gold, Baumia. Will work on Black Star's goal scoring challenge, Otuado assures.
Oh wow, that's two assurances. Nice one.
Yeah. I spoke to Ayu personally. Otuado on Andre Ayu's exclusion. Judicial process is not a political one, so Fayakufu urges politicians to be circumspect. And Baumia vs. Akufo-Addo 5 times they disagreed.
I'm sure you will feature. Yeah,
Sit-
cool.
City Newsroom, Akufo-Addo directs Labour Minister to engage organized labour on Snake hotels. Next, NDC government will resolve payment of stipend for scholarship students, APAC. Our stabilized city with gold, Baumia. League tape, Godfrey Dami has embarrassed his office, Professor Apije Tua. Dafia Mekbo, Dami's alleged coercion jeopardizes justice system integrity. Kodeo Lot's easy for successful execution of limited voter registration. All right. That should do it this morning for the news review. We're going for a short break now. When we return, we have what's going to happen in the courts, first check, and more. Stay with us.